Let's now look at some important IELTS reading strategies. And these strategies are really there to address the biggest challenge that students face on the IELTS reading. And as you might imagine, the biggest challenge is time. Students don't feel like they have enough time to do the test correctly. So that's really the big issue that we need to think about. What can we do to get faster, to get not just faster, but also keep our accuracy on the IELTS reading test? As we know, it's about speed. It is pure speed. I like this image of the cheetah and the fastest animal on earth. Speed. That needs to be you. So how can we do this? Because it's a race against the clock, we need to use these three key strategies: skimming, scanning, and detailed reading. And skimming, what are we doing with skimming? Well, we're going through an article quickly and we're looking at the first sentence and we're trying to find the topic of each paragraph, because often the topic is given to us in the first sentence. So that's a really great way to look. So if we go first sentence of each paragraph, we can get a really good feel for the general idea of that topic. Scan. Read the questions and quickly find the location of the answer within the passage. So when we're doing the IELTS reading, you don't have time to read the whole article. You can't just start at the front and go all the way through and spend 3 or 4 minutes reading the article. You literally don't have time. So IELTS is more of a scanning activity where we're trying to find the locations, and we have techniques. We use synonyms to do that, and other types of techniques we'll talk about. Detailed reading, once you've found the location of the answer, when you know where the answer is, that's when you slow down and you do your detailed reading. So you read the relevant part of the passage carefully and select the correct answer. So when you're doing your passage, you might only skim once. You might do that when you first see a new article, and then you go between scan and detailed to answer each of the questions. In many ways, we could say the detailed is the last part there. So first of all, the skimming, we're getting a general idea, scanning to find approximately where the answer is, and then the detailed to really nail it and get that accurate result at the end. So we know that there is a difference between success and failure for many IELTS candidates, and when we're talking about speed reading, we might see somebody who reads and says, in terms of the next development in space exploration, it is evident that the continued exploration, it's too slow. That reading style is way too slow. You just can't do that and be successful on IELTS. Instead, a fast reader will just see the keywords. Okay, so they'll be scanning really quickly. Exploration, interstellar space. Okay, that's what this is all about. It's about space exploration. And then how do we do that? With telescopes beyond Earth's atmosphere. Okay, so we're really looking for these keywords in the reading. Also, the idea of creating a roadmap. So if you've got this looks like an academic article, it's broken into different paragraphs, it's really great to create a roadmap. So you can see that the student here has underlined some keywords and actually created a little summary phrase for each one of these paragraphs. So underlining the first sentence of keywords, first sentence keywords in each paragraph. Here we go. Yes, we've got the first sentence. We're trying to get the main idea because that is the topic sentence like we've mentioned before. The next one is main paragraph idea in note form. Like we said, we're just putting a little note there, and that will help us later when we need to find information quickly. And of course, underlining paragraph keywords. So it's not just the keyword in the topic sentence, but there might be other keywords in there as well. And if we really attack the reading like that, if we go really fast, then we can understand a passage only in about 2 or 3 minutes, which gives us plenty of time to answer the questions.